Please keep your mask over your nose and mouth at all times for the safety of all in our community. And before we get to our show, we have a special presentation by the intermediate and advanced theater classes presenting a Reader's Theater adaptation of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Enjoy the show.
Perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
But whatever the reason, his heart wore his shoes. He stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Who's.
Staring down from his cave with a sour grinchy frown at the warm-lighted windows below in their town, where he knew every who down in Cougar beneath was busy now, hanging mistletoe wreath.
There's no hanging those stockings.
He snarled with a sneer.
Tomorrow's Christmas. It's practically here.
Then he growled with his Grinch fingers, nervously drumming.
I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming.
For tomorrow he knew all the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early. They rushed for the toys and then, oh the noise! Oh the noise, the noise, the noise, the noise!
That's one thing he hated.
The noise! Noise, noise, noise! Then the Who's, young and old, would sit down to a feast.
And they feast.
And they feast. And they feast, 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 feast!
They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beef.
Which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least.
And then they do something he liked least of all.
Every Who's on Who the tall and small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand. And the Who's would start singing. And they'd sing.
And they'd sing.
And they'd sing, 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 sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought.
I must stop this whole thing. Why? For 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how?
And he got an idea.
An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do.
He just laughed at himself. And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I look just like Satan did. All we need is a reindeer.
The Grinch looked around. But since reindeer and scarce, there were none of them now. Did that stop the old Grinch?
No!
The Grinch simply said.
Forget buying the reindeer. I'll make one instead.
So he called his dog Max.
Max.
Then he took some red thread and he tied a big horn on top of his head.
Then he loaded some bags
And some old empty sacks.
on a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max.
Then the Grinch said,
Giddy up.
And the sleigh started down toward the woods, where Who's lay asleep in the town.
All the windows were dark. Quiet snow filled the air.
All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care.
when he came to the first little house on the square.
This is stop number 1.
The old Grinch called hissed.
And he climbed to the roof with the bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pitch. But if Santa could do it,
Then so could the Grinch.
he got stuck only once for a moment or two.
Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, where the little blue stockings all hung in a row.
These stockings
He grinned.
are the first things to go.
Then he slithered and slunk, with a smile most unpleasant, around the whole room. And he took every present. Pop guns,
Bicycles
roller skates, drums, checkerboard, tricycles, popcorn.
and floats.
And he stuffed them in bags.
Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney.
Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding.
He took the roast beef.
He cleaned up that icebox as quick as a flash.
Why, that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash.
Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee.
And now,
Grinned the Grinch.
I will stuff up the tree.
And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove. When he heard a small sound like a coo of a dove.
He turned around fast and he saw a small Who.
Little Sandy Woo Hoo.
Aww. Who is not more than 2.
The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter who got out of bed for a cup of cold water.
She stirred up the Grinch and said,
Santa Claus? Why?
Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?
But, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick, he thought of the lie. He thought it out quick.
Why, my sweet little heart?
The big Santa Claus lied.
There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here.
And his bib pulled the child.
Then he patted her head and he got her a drink and he sent her to bed.
And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stuck the tree up.
And the last thing he took was a log of their fire.
Then he went up the chimney, himself the old liar. On their walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire.
And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse.
Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses.
Leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses.
It was dawn.
All the Who's still abed. All the Who's still asnooze.
When he packed up his sleigh,
Packed it up with their presents,
The wrappings,
the hat.
And the tinsel, the trimmings.
the trappings,
3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet.
He rode with his slow to the tip-top to dump it.
Boom, boom to the Who.
He was Grinch's coming.
Don't finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. The mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down and Who will all cry, boo hoo. That's a noise.
Grinch.
That I simply must hear.
So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear and did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low,
and it started to grow.
But the sound wasn't sad.
Why this sound sounded merry.
It couldn't be so.
but it was merry.
Very.
He stared down at Whoville.
The Grinch popped his eyes.
Then he shook.
What he saw was a shocking surprise.
Every Who's on Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing.
Without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came.
Somehow or other, it came just the same.
And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow,
Stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore.
then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas
He thought,
doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light.
And he brought back the toys.
and the food for the feast.
And
He himself, he carved the roast beef.
The
end.
Okay, welcome. Let's give another round of applause to our Weston Ranch drama team. My name is Miss Speckman, and I'm the band and orchestra director here at Weston Ranch High School. Thank you. The first part of our program today is a combined band piece. The Weston Ranch Band, George Y. Comeray, and Great Valley are all their junior high band students are here playing with my Weston Ranch band students. The first piece that we're going to do is called Rock Point 5, and that is going to be conducted by Mrs. Odell. She is the Comeray band director.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Odell. Okay, next up we have Dr. Rock. If you couldn't sense, there's a bit of a theme to our first part of the program, kind of by accident, honestly. We didn't realize they all had the word rock in them until we chose them, which is kind of funny. This is Miss Carsterson. She is the band director at Great Valley. Please enjoy Dr. Rock. Okay, the last piece for our combined band program is Jingle Bell Rock. If you come out to the Lathrop parade on Saturday, it starts at 11, or the Weston Ranch parade next Thursday the 16th at 5. You will hear our band students and our color guard doing the flags and all that fun stuff. That's what we're playing for the parade. So this is a little preview of the parade, but we hope that you'll make it out to either the Lathrop parade this Saturday at 11 a.m. or the Weston Ranch parade next Thursday at 5 p.m. Okay, this is Jingle Bell Rock. They're going to go back to the band room. So you're going to meet them outside the gate. They're going to come out of the band room and you'll meet them out there, okay? If you can stay for the whole show, that would be lovely, but I know that everyone's busy, so I wanted to give that option. We are going to do a quick set change and then we'll be back with our next set, okay? Okay. All right, junior high school, go ahead. Okay, so this is our Weston Ranch band. We have been very, very busy this term. We've done 4 varsity football games, a powder puff game, I think like 2 or 3 different rallies, a basketball game. Now we have a concert and 2 parades. So these kids have been super busy, working really, really, really hard. And I'm super proud of them and I'm excited to show off what they have learned. Joffrey, you want to come up? Joffrey is going to introduce the first piece for us.
Hello, I'm Joffrey Jose. I'm a senior at Weston Ranch, and we're about to play The Avengers. from Marvel Studios Avengers. Personally, this one's my favorite piece because Marvel's my favorite since I was a kid, since I was small. The Marvel movies have been there, and this was one of my favorite themes. Enjoy.
I'm going to do a little pre-intro for this one. So every now and then a really special student comes along that just has a lot of drive and ambition for music and has a desire and a soul for it. And Abraham is one of those students, and since he is figuring out how to pursue a degree in music education, I wanted to give him an opportunity to conduct a piece so he can get some practice. So he's going to introduce this next piece, and then he's going to conduct the band.
So my name is Abraham Villarreal. I've been in this band since 8th grade. I did the junior high band with Miss Odell. So I've been playing music for about 5 years. I am pursuing music education. I plan to go to Delta College after high school and then Fresno State. This is Night Fury by Carol Britton Chambers. It is a piece that reflects the mode of the medieval times, so way before any of us lived for sure. But I get to conduct and hopefully practice, and in the future I plan to be a music teacher and help other people like when I needed help. So I'm gonna conduct it, and I hope you enjoy.
Hello, I'm Paulina Becerra, and I will be presenting Colliding Visions, created by Brian Balmages. This was first commissioned to be the highlight of the year, but soon Balmages received notice from the band director, Richard Palesi, stating that the district had a budget shortfall and that the band program was to be cut. Now, this song was meant to be played as the final piece that Prairie Hill Elementary was to play. This song first starts with a calm and energetic entrance that slowly builds up. This is to symbolize the hope for the future. But as the song makes its transition, the slower and more dispersed element, the hope did not last, and all funds were cut. And the song fades to nothing. Balmages added this factor as an ending to this piece to be a reminder that we all must share our passion of the music with others and the people that cut our funds. We should all stand up for what the arts are to us, because the arts are the crucial part of our culture and our own well-being.
Okay, so before we continue with our last piece, we have a couple of themes. First thing, if you are a freshman or a first year student in this band, can you please stand up? It has been really awesome to get new people in the band and also to see the upperclassmen take on a leadership role and really mentor the younger students. So freshmen and first years, go ahead and sit down. I'm going to call the names of some students who have really put in lots of work to help support the kids who are new to this and are learning, and they're just awesome people. Okay, so we have Sebastian Valenzuela right here. We have Daryl in the back. We have Joffrey as well. Abraham. Paulina. Samantha. And then a couple of students who aren't seniors but have been really awesome in shepherding the new students. Michael Cornish in the back. And then Zalia back there too. So these kids have been crucial to the success of the entire band because there's only one of me, and they don't know how appreciative I am of them, but they're the best. Okay, so the next part is that our seniors are going to come up and they're going to dedicate a rose to someone in the audience. So seniors, if you could just line up in the front here. Just to save the awkwardness of them trying to find you, they're going to pick a rose and then they will give it to you after the show.
My name is Sebastian Valenzuela, and I dedicate this rose to my family, my dad, my mom, and my two sisters in the row over there. They've been really supportive of me in this music program. You know, they've helped me out a lot, and I'm really grateful for them. I dedicate this rose to them.
Hi, my name is Samantha Jans, and I would like to dedicate this rose to my family. Thank you for coming.
So, hi, my name is Daryl. I would like to dedicate this rose to my family because they're always supportive with me for any music thing, whether if it's here in Delta or in any other city.
Okay, I'm gonna try to say this without crying. So this rose isn't for anyone that's in the audience. Of course, I thank my parents and my friends, but there's one person in this ensemble that I really just put him in this class to teach him a bit of responsibility and, you know, a little bit of dedication. Because I'm not saying he was on the wrong path, but he was a little, you know, he's not the person he is today, which is a very successful person. I give this rose to my best friend, Joffrey Jose. He's been in this audience many times when I used to perform, so I'll give it to my friend. That's mean. I'll get you back. I dedicate this one to you, but not only him, for every one of my old and new friends that I've met along the way of my school year. And actually, everybody here, everybody that I've met, I'm so grateful to meet them. Oh, great. I love you all.
I thought the tears were done after fourth period, but they continue. Okay, last thing, and then we'll get back to the music. We have a really awesome program here this year called Cougars Rising. And a part of the Cougars Rising program is that we have these cool bracelets that signify exceptional students. The one that I'm giving out is the Elite Performer bracelet. This is a bracelet for the top players with the best integrity, the best attitude. They're always willing to jump in and help. They're just the top students that whenever you think of someone that you need help from, it's always them, and they're always happy to help. So the first Elite Performer bracelet I'm going to give out is to Daryl Likudine. No, Likudine. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, and then the second one I'm going to give out is to Abraham Villarreal Sandoval. And as you can see, he has changed instruments. So before we have our last student introduce this piece, I did want to point out that Abraham, like 2 days ago, we needed someone to fill in on the horn solo, and he was like, I'll do it. And so he has a solo at the beginning of this piece on the French horn, which is not his main instrument. His main instrument's actually tuba and trombone, and he's filling in on trumpet and French horn and all kinds of stuff tonight. So he wears a lot of hats in this band. Lee, it's your turn.
I'm Lee Campbell, and the band will be playing Rites of Tamboro by Robert W. Smith. I like this piece because it reminds me of the wild rainforest with its groovy interludes and fierce main melody. I hope you enjoy listening to it as much as we like playing it.
Give another round of applause for them. Okay, thank you for your patience in getting set up. As you can see, a totally different group of students up here. Well, there's like 5 that are in band as well, I think. This is our orchestra class. And if you were here in October, you saw them play, and that was after only, a lot of them started in August. That was their first time playing the instrument. So they have made an insane amount of progress since their October concert. So we're really excited about this set that we're about to play. The first piece is going to be introduced by Manny Camacho.
Hi, my name is Manny Camacho, and I'm from the violin section. Frog in a Tree is a piece composed by Edmund J. Sinicki, and is surely one of my favorite pieces. It was composed with rhythms and harmonies found in old-century fiddle music, and the double stops in the beginning of the song make an impactful start to the concert and fulfills its duties to bring rhythmic excitement to the music. Thank you for coming to our concert, and we hope we make your night.
Hello, my name is Daisy Contreras. The piece that we will be playing is Christmas Fiddlers in the Hall by Frank J. Halpery, which incorporates some real fiddle-style figures using lots of open string, double stops, pitch slides, and pizzicatos that will bring a sparkle to Christmas. That said, personally, this is one of my favorite pieces, so I hope you guys enjoy as much as I do. Thank you.
Okay, before we do this next one, so not to say that I don't love the band kids all the same, but the orchestra kids are some of the sweetest people I've ever met. Even when they're trying to be like have friendly rivalry in the orchestra, they like don't know how to like talk fake smack to each other. They're so nice and sweet. So I came to them and I kind of asked them, hey, these are kind of the traditions that we've done in the past. Which ones do you want to keep? And which one, like, do you have any ideas for new traditions? And Ida, actually, our foreign exchange student from Denmark, she suggested that we have a segment where one person from each section says some words about the section leaders. So if you're doing that, can you line up right here? The reason why I think this is important is because this next, so if you're honoring a section leader, come and line up like we practiced. The next three songs on our set really could not have happened without our amazing section leaders in this orchestra. They worked really hard in sectionals, coaching their section, and I'm serious, I don't think it would have been possible without their guidance and their leadership. So we're going to take a little bit of time to thank them for that.
Hello, my name is Ida and I play the violin, and I'm here to shine a spotlight on Riley Yurang. And I asked around my section to get some things about her, and they described her as a supportive section leader who's always willing to help us out. One quoting, "She's a very inspirational and thoughtful teacher at heart." Personally, Riley taught me the basics of the violin, as she was given the task of taking care of me when I came into the orchestra late. She was patient, teaching me how to hold the violin and bow up and down the strings. Riley has really been a great section leader, and she's super down to earth, and the Violin 1 section has truly flourished under her leadership.
All right.
Hi, my name is Jasmine and I play the violin, and I would like to thank Veronica, the section leader for Violin 2. She's very positive and I really appreciate that because no one's positive these days. And she's really positive and I really appreciate that, and she really has the time and patience to teach my section how to play the notes correctly, and I really appreciate that because it's a hard thing to do. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Daisy. I play the viola. The speech that I will be saying is by Brian and the rest of my fellow violist players in honor of Wendy, our sectional leader, which states to Wendy, "I am here representing the viola section. We want to thank you for helping us throughout orchestra. The hard work you put into enhancing our skills is forever, we are forever grateful for. You made orchestra such a fun and unforgettable experience, and for that I want to thank you for being an amazing friend."
Hi, I'm Natalia Lopez, and I'm representing the cello section and talking about Abraham. Really quick, I just want to give you guys a thank you for coming out today. I usually get really nervous talking in front of crowds, but when I heard of the opportunity to talk about Abraham, I knew I had to take it. If you've ever been to one of the football games here on campus that the band has played in, I'm sure that you've heard him. When you hear Abraham play, you can tell how much he enjoys his music and how good he is at it. Without Abraham, the music program here at Western Ranch wouldn't be the same. He always tries his best to make every new player have a welcoming experience, whether it's helping someone learn the music or fixing their instruments. You can always count on him. So on behalf of the orchestra, thank you, Abraham.
Hello again, I'm Paulina Becerra and I'm here representing the bass section. To our beloved bass section leader, Victor Camacho, I am here representing us all. And I'm here to give you the thanks. Thank you for making our time in the orchestra enjoyable. Your undying passion gave us motivation and kept us going through the year. To that I give my thanks and gratitude. Thank you for the amazing term, Victor.
All right.
Hello there everyone, my name is Eric Cerda, and before I begin, I would like to personally thank our percussionist, Michael Cornish, on the drum set, and David Namdi on the triangle, for coming out here and volunteering to help us out on this piece. Let It Go, a piece that has touched the hearts of many generations of audiences alike. Originating in Frozen, one of the most influential Disney films of our time, it carries an empowering melody solely symbolizing the meaning of letting go what holds us down from reaching our full potentials in life. It also symbolizes a raw inner state of strength, as one needs this when overcoming the obstacles life throws at us. Balancing both the high and low sounds of an orchestra can give at its best performance, Let It Go provides a musical duality that I personally enjoy in an orchestral piece such as this one. So, just as the piece suggests, take all your stress, anxieties, and any negative feelings you may hold for tonight, and let it go.
Hello everyone, my name is Crystal Pike and I am second chair of the first violin section. Tonight I was given the honor of introducing our piece, Remember Me, from the award-winning movie Coco. This piece is about wanting to be remembered even though life takes you in different directions from your loved ones. I personally relate to this song because as a senior, it's a bittersweet feeling to be graduating and leaving this orchestra behind, but I'm so grateful for all the memories I made with my friends. This piece is also especially special because my friend, Riley, was given the solo in this portion, and I'm so honored to be introducing her as our soloist. We are also joining the percussionist players Damien. He is playing the congas and Zalia is playing the shakers. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.
I am a senior and I play the violin. I would like to dedicate this rose to, first and foremost, my parents for being my #1 supporter throughout my musical journey. Without them, I would not know what music is or be in this program because they are the ones who supported me throughout my journey. And I would also like to dedicate this rose to our wonderful band and orchestra director, Miss Speckman, because I know that without her hard work behind the scenes, none of this would be possible. So thank you, Miss Speckman. I really appreciate all your hard work. And thank you, Mom and Dad. And thank you all of you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Wendy Contreras, and I'm a senior. And first of all, I would like to dedicate this rose to my mom and my big brother for coming, and also my friends for coming, even though they're busy with their homework and like studying for finals. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
Hello again. Well, today I would like to dedicate this to the special person. Although we've met this year, I would like to dedicate it to her because she's always brought positive energy towards me during my bad moments. And she's always motivated me to just keep going, don't stop, and just look at the bright side and stuff. So I would like to dedicate this to Emma Walter.
All right.
Hello again, I'm Paulina Becerra. I would like to dedicate this rose to my mom. She's been my biggest supporter. Thank you.
Okay, hello again. Está muy chaparro. Bueno, como dirían por ahí, vengo otra vez. I'm sorry if you can't understand Spanish. Pues I don't see my dad anywhere. Hi. That's my dad. I returned to. I returned to United States 4 years ago. My dad still took me in, and he's been supporting my music. He's been supporting my career ever since I got here, and I'd like to thank him and dedicate this rose to him.
All right.
Okay, so just like in band, I have some elite performer bracelets. Just as a reminder, these are for the top players with good integrity, good character, good attitude, always there to help. The first one is going to our viola section leader, Wendy Contreras. And the second one is going to our first violin player and concert master, Riley Yoder. Okay, so before we play our last piece, I just want to thank a couple of people. First, the admin at our school, Mr. Fast, Mrs. Sandoval, Mr. Z, Mr. Davis, all of our awesome admin. They're insanely supportive of this music program, and if you don't know, that's not very common in admin. A lot of the time, music doesn't really get a second thought, but they are constantly checking in on us, making sure we have what we need, and supporting our program. So huge shout out to them. I want to thank, I want to thank our VAPA department head, Bonnie Stogner, because she, ever since I got here last year, she has, I don't know how many questions I've asked her. It's got to be at least 1 million by now. But she is never annoyed by any question, big or small. She's always there to help. She's super organized, and just a huge help. So Bonnie Stogner, wherever you are, I don't know if she's here still, but next is my partner in crime next door, Mr. Ethan Alvala. He's currently in the booth right now, helping us out. We've been working really closely this year together, and we are constantly like bouncing ideas off each other and like being like, well, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? So I just really appreciate having someone who is willing to collaborate and even just vent during our prep period, first period. So thank you, Mr. Albala. Next are the students in the booth. Okay, you don't see them because it's dark in there, but there are like 4 or 5 or 6 people in this booth up here controlling the lights, the microphone, the live stream, all that good stuff. So give them a round of applause. Okay, and then students in the booth. Sorry, I'm looking at my list here. A couple of other thank yous. The custodial staff here at Weston Ranch. Oh, sorry. They do an amazing job of keeping this building clean and in working order, so I really appreciate them. Our art teachers, Mr. W, Cindy Essenwine, Jordan Nunez. Who am I forgetting? That's it. Okay. They set up this beautiful art exhibit in the theater for the art show, and they worked really hard. They're kind of behind the scenes, so I wanted to give them a shout out. And then parents, feeder schools, parents of these kids, parents of bands, thank you for driving your kids to football games, concerts, letting them stay after school to practice, all that stuff. Without your support, we could not do what we do. And then finally, I want to thank the music boosters. If you're in the boosters, can you please stand up? If you're in the music boosters, can you please stand? They're behind the scenes. They're trying to get going again after COVID. We had a little bit of a rough year last year, but they've got a lot of fresh ideas, and they're ready to raise some money and support our band program. So if you're fired up about this program and if you wanna figure out how you can help, talk to our president, Victoria Franco. She's up in the front right here after the concert, and she can give you her contact information, and we can get you on our booster mailing list, okay? Okay, without further ado, we are going to play a Mariachi Christmas, and this one's gonna be introduced by Wendy.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Wendy Contreras, and today I'll announce the last piece of the concert named Mariachi Christmas, which is arranged by Bob Phillips and John Nieto. In this piece, you'll hear a combination of 3 traditional Mexican Christmas tunes. The first tune, Campana sobre Campana, carries the meaning of multiple bells ringing, celebrate and announce Christ's birth. The second tune, Esta noche es Nochebuena, says tonight is Christmas Eve, a night when even the stars are more brilliant. Lastly, the final tune, Ándale Juana, is a song that is sung while piñatas is being broken during Christmas festivities. I hope you guys like this piece. Thank you.